So welcome guys to a new question, sandwich number 3, loops and strings. So as usual, we'll have a question. I want you to read the question, understand the requirements, pause the video, try to solve the question, and after that come back and compare your solution to my solution. Okay, welcome back guys. So we read the question together. Write a program which asks the user to enter a string and a letter. So as usual, as you can see here, enter a string and enter a letter. The user is going to enter a string and the user is going to enter the letter. And then after that, print out how many times the letter, this letter here, occurred in the string. So I have to search through the whole string, letter by letter, and compare the letter that the user entered to the letter that I'm in now in the string. If they are equal to each other, I will have a counter that I need to update it. This counter is going to count how many L, for example, here is here. How many N here is here, because I have entered N and I have this string here, and so on. So very easy question. I will start at index 0 and I will continue moving through my string until I reach the end of the string. Each time I'm iterating, each time I'm moving, each time I'm scanning, I need to check the letter here and compare it to the letter that the student has entered. So let's open IDLE now and let's start coding. The first thing that I need to do is enter a string. So I'm going to say a string, enter a string. So that's the first thing that I'm going to do. So let me go here and say enter a string. The second thing is I need a letter. So let's say, for example, input, and let me call it enter a letter. And now I have entered a string and I entered a letter. Remember, what are the things that I need to keep track of? I need to keep track of the count of the letters. So let me call it letter underscore count. So how many letter do I have inside the string, and a string and initial is equal to 0. The second thing that I need is what is the index. I want to scan this string here from the beginning to the end. Okay, the beginning is what? Is index 0. What is the end? The end is the length of the string. I don't know what is the length of the string, so I will keep it like this. The program will calculate the length of the string. So I will say while index is less than the length of the string that the user has entered. Okay, now what do? At each one of these, at each character that the user has entered, for example, at I, at space, at L, at O, what do I need to do? I need to check whether this character is equal to the letter that the user entered. So what I'm going to say? I'm going to say if. Remember, I need to check the lower and the upper, so I will convert everything into, let's say, lower. I can do the opposite. I can convert everything to upper, but let me convert everything to lower. So if letter dot lower is equal, this is important here, what I'm going to write. String. I want the character that I'm in now. I'm in character index. So if index 0, it means I'm as the first character. If index 1, remember this is loop and index is going to take many values. The first value is going to be 0. The second value is going to be 1, 2, 3, and I will continue until I reach what? The length of the string. At each time, remember, index dot also I need to convert this to lower, so I'm comparing lower with lower. Okay, so I convert lower. So if this one is equal to this one, it means that the letter that the user entered is equal to the letter that I'm at now in the string. And what do? I update my counter. So I will say letter underscore count. Now I have got my first one. I have got my second one, and so on. Now I go back to the while block, and what do? I update my index. So index plus equal 1. When I'm done, I need to print. What is the print here? Just print the number. So print. And what do I need to print? Letter underscore count. Okay, that's it. This is my program. As you can see, logical steps. Enter a string, enter a letter. The count of the letter initially is equal to 0. The index, I will start from index 0. It means that I will start from the beginning of the string, and then I will continue looping. If I find a letter that is equal to the letter that I have entered, I update it. If not, I go to the next character or letter. Let's try it. Let's run this. Let's save it. And let's run it and see what's going to happen. It's going to ask us enter a string. For example, hello. This is Muhammad, let's say Huda. Okay, and let's search for a small h. Remember, it shouldn't actually differentiate between small and capital. How many h do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see if it's going to give us 4. So as you can see, it has given us 4. Let me, for example, go to my slides, and let me escape this one here. Let me go to this one here, yes, and let me copy this. So enter a string, enter errata n, and here we go. We have two n's, 1, and I guess this is 2. Okay, guys, good luck and see you in sandwich number 4. Bye, guys. Bye.